Soap making workshop.
Yeah, sure.
Light the fire.
You got 1 liter of water in this
1
case.
liter of water in this case.
Yeah, you could make like 999 milliliters. That's
999 milliliters.
That's the more precise
If
measurement
you are
would need.
precise. 3 liters of olive oil, right.
Yeah. Okay, and we heat it up.
We heat it up.
Yeah.
Separately.
Separately.
All of it.
All of it, the 3 liters.
In the big pan, presumably.
Put it in the big one, yeah. It's a bit dirty from the shop still, but like...
Give it a wipe down.
I tried, but it didn't.
What's that?
Sodium hydroxide.
Sodium hydroxide.
Yeah.
NaOH.
NaOH, right.
And we're measuring how much?
For 3 liters of olive oil and 1 liter of water, we are measuring 375 grams.
375 grams to the liter of water and 3 liters of oil. 375. Because it's 125 to the 1 liter of oil, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like a powder.
And so now this may not go into the ice.
Yeah, if you
so actually you would need this now.
right, you need it now.
Safety first.
Safety first, right?
Going diving into the soap making process.
What about breathing it in?
When zuerst das Wasser, dann die Säure, sonst geschieht das Ungeheure. Warte mal. To mix it, it's gonna heat up at this circle. It's alright. Maybe open the windows, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
It's gonna be really hot in a moment. It evaporated.
Always do chemistry in a well-ventilated area.
Yeah, exactly.
Just from the mixing with water, it
Just
raised
from the
up.
mixing of water, it raised up to 50 degrees Celsius or so.
Wow, it's actually steaming.
Yeah, it's steaming. It's really hot. Take it off for now. And now we're going to heat up the olive oil, right? Yeah. And
Is it extra virgin or
it's just olive oil.
well, normal?
Yeah, and we dump all of it in, right?
Dump all of it in.
3 liters of olive oil. We're going to heat up to 45 degrees Celsius.
Heat it up to 40 to 45 degrees Celsius.
Right.
The oil, yeah?
And
Okay.
then mix it at approximately the same temperature as the water.
So the mixing happens when they are the same temperature.
Right.
So by the time that's cooled to 45-ish, that will be at 45-ish.
That's the idea.
So you don't have to
40
put,
45
you don't even have
degrees.
to put the water on the fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Pretty much all the oil is now in the pan. 3 liters. How many bars of soap do you think we're going to create today?
That's about a little more than it's like a few kilos. I don't know. I didn't calculate.
Depends how big we make them, right?
No.
So the olive oil is on the fire, warming up.
Stirring it. Right. That's the oil alone, nothing more.
Mixing it to help the temperature even out.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. So we've mixed them both up again with this whisk. Nearly in the right temperature, 45-ish.
45-ish, yeah.
And then you're just going to pour that one into that one.
Yeah, exactly, the one into the other. Also now it's dispensed. And it's way above.
Too hot?
Yeah.
So we have to wait. So, best to use silicone forms.
Yeah.
Silicone, nice and floppy,
Yeah.
smooth.
You can also use basically any other form as long as it's like not aluminum or something like that. You can use, in theory, you could use stainless steel forms
something like that. It must not be reactive with sodium hydroxide. That's the point.
Not reactive with this sodium hydroxide, yes.
Yeah, because like if you mix sodium hydroxide with aluminium, like the foil, for example, tin foil, which is aluminium foil,
Yeah.
then you get like hydrogen out of it, and then you can make like a balloon filled part in hydrogen filled in normal air or also oxygen, and then you got like this
It can
gas.
be explosive,
Yeah, you
right?
can make an explosive gas out of that as well, in theory. And if you put it in the aluminium pot or also the aluminium foam, first of all, I mean, the aluminium would dissolve into the mixture, right? And it would dissolve the pot or the form.
Alright, so it has to be silicon or
Yeah, or it can be also
steel.
like steel or like stainless steel.
Wood?
Wood, some kind of foam which is not reactive with sodium hydroxide.
Cool.
And it,
And roll.
So I just figured on the plan it says that it needs to be like 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. Right there we have like a little over 40 degrees, that's I think, or we heat it up again. And there we have way over 40 degrees, or 45. But there's the hot method and the cold method to create like the soap, right? And the hot method just takes less time. So we are just pouring it together, and the mix should still with the emulsification should still make the soap happen. It's just that it needs to be at the very
It's a
least
mad
40 degrees
experiment.
Celsius. It's not we pour it into each other.
No explosions, okay?
The explosions, though, glycerine forming inside of this mixture, that's for sure.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
maybe you
we
film it now, right?
have been mixing for nearly 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's turning into a sort of thick soup cream.
Yeah, and the longer you mix it, the more it turns into this kind of soup. And
and it has to be like the consistency of pudding.
Pudding.
Yeah, right. And
Vanilla pudding.
pudding, yeah. Whatever, right. And
Like a dip,
a
almost.
dip, almost, yeah. And,
Does it get much thicker than that?
if you mix it, it gets thicker and thicker, yeah. The longer you mix it.
But is it better to be thicker?
It is better to be thicker because then it has the emulsification stays more certain, right?
Right.
And you want it to be as best mixed as possible. You should not. It will be bad for your.
It's like custard, yeah.
It is, yeah.
I won't.
No.
I'm joking.
That's you have to really clean your fingernail, because otherwise your skin gets like brittle, you know.
Don't worry.
Otherwise
It's
your
only
skin gets
for
brittle. And
it's only for science.
if it's brittle, brüchig. Do you film it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like pudding, right? It's the consistency, the very much so. Then you fill it into the form, right?
When does it go white?
During the process of hardening.
Over the course of a month or 2.
Yeah, exactly. Best keep it stored for.
So right now it's ready to be put into the forms,
Yeah.
into the things. Okay. And then we wait a month and it goes white. And a couple of days later, the final product. Leaving it for a month to settle so that it doesn't burn the skin. Very nice soft soap.